lovers, good day. Let us see what is going on in love for you for today. Much love and thanks for joining me on this channel. I'm appreciative of your love and support on this journey. All right, so your first card is the Five of Swords, and then we have the Nine of Diamonds on the bottom of the deck. I hear someone is coming back. Someone is coming back, but someone could also be unsure. That could be your energy as well, because someone has been thinking about you lately. Someone could be wondering if you've been thinking about them recently, and someone has been wanting to come back and talk with you. Healing processes are taking place. You're showing up. Someone wants to show up, but someone is wondering how you are going to feel, or you want to show up for someone. Family, generational curses, generational curse breakers, certain things in your family lineage that sort of never really happened. Like some things never happened for your family, I'm getting. Maybe you want to change that. Maybe you could be different in some way, or someone would want to have a family with you. I see something about beyond yourself, brave. Be yourself. Maybe beyond yourself is something out of your imagination, something that you cannot even imagine. So you could have been expecting something, but it's not what you would expect. It's nothing that you could imagine in your lifetime. Going back to something never happened to your family in some way, shape, or form. So it's beyond what you know, beyond what you would anticipate happening for you or around you. This is beyond you. So this could be bigger than you, essentially going all the way out to the ethers. This could be literally galactic right now. So something, whatever is going on in your love life, I'm also seeing Michael Jackson energy. There could be a song where the music video somehow zoomed out to space or something. I'm not sure. And that reminded me of the Matrix as well. So the universe is asking you to be yourself, be bold, speak up, but you could be afraid to do that. You went through some type of nervous breakdown as it relates to your authenticity, your throat chakra, your expression of self, your truth, or just your belief of self. All right, a small room or a monument cut in rock or built in stone in which an unalive person is laid or buried. So it felt to me like you were suppressed for a while, or someone was, or someone in your family was. Like you were not able to really live true to yourselves. It reminds me of of trolls in the movie. You are hold on. It reminds me of, let's say, in the movie The Hobbit or Lord of the Rings. There's a group like the trolls or the hobbits or something, and they've been living away just because of the rest of humanity. Maybe they live away because of how society treats them. Society pushes them to the back just because they're short or something. So it's like rise of the hobbits, rise of the trolls, rise of your family lineage. It's time for you all to, speak up, get some wise counseling, and come together and make a decision to not be the underdogs of the nation anymore, or to be looked or treated as you are, something like that. So there's something coming out where you the smaller people or something like that. It feels like the shorter people are standing up with great courage, so like Gandalf them and all the other fairies, who, it's not like they're being mean to you or unkind. Somehow, because of your meekness or your humbleness as the type of creature or person or people that you are, you somehow just take it. You somehow just take being the one left for last or put down or something like that. You accepted it. but for some reason now you've been gathering together, and you have been deciding to raise your vibration, speak your truth, let your voice be heard. And so I feel like you are being heard, and what you're asking for is being listened to, because you are equal. But maybe because everybody has a different shape or form, or everyone has a different mindset. The elves look away, the fairies look away, the hobbits look away. So maybe because of who you are, you just automatically, get treated how you get treated, or overlooked, possibly overlooked, something like that in society or in your life or in your family. So there's this energy of you all like you were not necessarily okay with that. So it's the energy of you like, after many years of living like this, somehow deciding that you want to redo certain things. You want to take back certain powers. You want to live good. You don't want to have to live in hiding or whatever this is anymore. Okay. All right. So, oh my gosh, that's your love message. So someone could be coming around. Yeah, someone could be coming to just tell you like, we belong together. This is my home too. I want to love you. I want to be with you. Belonging home. And that belonging home card is also a confirmation that someone belongs with you, in case you were wondering. Like it's positive, it's a good thing. Did you know that I am a giant? Look what's written on the back of this card. Belonging home. Did you know that I am a giant, and I have to be careful of what I say or what I think, right? They are not instilling any values in our youths, right? That's what I wrote like a long time ago. This town needs a sheriff, so there needs to be a shift. This town needs some type of stirring up. Things have been going on away for a while. So it's tying in with you waking up, with you demanding more, with you finding your purpose, with you having a great purpose to like you are one of them, of your generation or of your family or of your kind. Even though there is love out here, you are falling in love in some way, but I feel like you also have a mission that you're on. And that mission is for you and yours, you and your people, something like that. Right? The next line says, it is a man's world, but nothing without a woman, question mark. Women are machinery, question mark. Okay. Different brands of walking robots. Okay, then we got there, and I listed like Lenovo, something about genotypes, walking male robots, stuff. Then I remembered Iron Man with Stark, and then something about South Africa. Yeah, Iron Man, the eyes, grayish blue eyes. Anyways, what? Bear with me, I don't know. Standards. Okay. So it feels to me like in your mind something is going on with you in love, where you'd probably need someone is coming around in love for you, but at the same time I feel like you have your own, either your inner missions or your inner belief systems that you're changing, or you want to change, or you want to be made right. So I feel like you could be saying you don't have time. You could be focusing on growing, making better for your family, your community, whatever it is, your genes, something genetic. Like something was off. But it feels like your work, your devotion right now is to restore it. Restore what you felt was wrong within your timeline, your family, your mind, your relationships. You could be saying you're not ready for relationships yet because you know something is not right with you, or right with how things are in life at this point overall. All right, but you do have someone, maybe Capricorn, Zodiac, maybe G significant, Genesis, Genius. You do have someone that wants to get your attention. This person is intrigued, interested in you. All right. We're gonna, should we cut this message short and just start over? That could be things you think about. Should I cut my mission short and just, should I stop what I'm doing? Should I readjust? Should I reform? What should I do? Should I continue in pursuit of my goals, or should I stop and do this thing that you've been saying my intuition is telling me to do? Reveal. Something is blocking your dreams, and you shouldn't let it. Feeling like you are the alchemist, you are a spiritual activist. Even this whole love reading, we're talking about activism. We're not even speaking about love right now. You see me? So it's like you have this great mission within your mindset, this great purpose, Cancer. I wonder if you feel me. And so you have things that you're trying to remove from you, your nerves, your lineage. You want to bring in new things, more health in your womb space, more health in your mindset, more health in your throat chakra. You want yourself and people to live authentically, to see the truth of yourselves. So it just feels like you're on a mission. Yes, you might cut people off sometimes. I feel like that you do. I feel like you do that, okay? Spiritual activists, like sometimes you feel like you have no time to play, you have no time for games, you have no time for BS, right? Justice, because you seem to feel like there's a lot of injustices. Stand up for what you believe in, stand up for what is right. And I feel like you are doing that in love as well. Like right now in this message, you're just speaking your truth. You're standing up for what you believe in. You're saying, look, man, I know we're talking about love, but even right now, I'm demonstrating what you are really more focused upon, which is speaking your truth and making a break in the case or whatever, because something's been not right for so long, especially with the way that you express yourself, right? Philanthropist energy, that word might have been spelled incorrectly. Jean, so I feel like you have a lot of pressure on your shoulders, a lot to prove, a lot to do. Maybe you've been feeling rejected, maybe you've been feeling abandoned because you need to prove your self-worth. That type of energy where you feel like you need to do something great for people to really love you and accept you and appreciate you. And then in doing so, you cut people off. You like tell people, you like isolate to say you're working on yourself because you maybe feel like you're not enough. Maybe that's me. Maybe that's not just you. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you should be careful of that. They're saying, whosoever is saying that. But I feel like your intuition though, it does not necessarily lie to you, even though your intuition is sometimes based upon the trauma that you experienced, which is like a warning, a protective barrier, Cancer, beautiful soul. Yeah. Generational curse breaker. So you've been through a lot, you've been through a lot where you did not trust your instincts and then you got burned and it turned out that you were right anyhow. You see what I'm saying? So right now with this energy, with this bravery, grace, power, grace and mercy, with the hole in it, something burned through it, I feel like there's you probably still don't really trust people. You still have that wound that burned through, that lack of feeling complete wholesomeness. Maybe you felt like you really gave up your power to other people, or you still do so in some way, shape or form. So this is a lot though. We're gonna have to do this part 2. So maybe that explains your independence or sovereignty, or needing to be sovereign or brave or stand up for yourself or create for yourself, or to that explains you wanting to make real friends, real true friends, genuine people, honesty, sincerity. That explains you being brave to not settle for less, so that the world will give you what you are asking for. You're no longer wanting to cringe up yourself inside of a box to make others comfortable. You're even if it is offensive to others, you have a beautiful, good, true, pure heart and true intentions, right? But even if that means making other people uncomfortable for now, you have to really like stand up for what you believe in to sort of incite the change. You are making people see, but maybe see that you mean what you say. It's like you're a living demonstration of I'm not gonna. You could be saying I'm not speaking, I'm not listening, I'm not partaking in this real life, in this society. You could be going really hard with that. So sometimes other people might feel rejected in some ways, but I feel like you're working for change. Something that you really, maybe your finances, your confidence, what was taken from you. It just feels like you're not gonna stop until, in some way, until there's a breakthrough, until people see what you mean, until people admit to you until that they are wrong, or until people come to see in some way that you're not backing down, that you're not really conforming. So maybe this life, the how you live is some type of a strategy. Anyhow, we're gonna dive into it. Be yourself. You do have, you could be like standing guard, like a security guard, standing at a post, defending something your whole life. Like you could be doing something for 5 years straight, 6 years straight, sabbatical, 7 years. Like you mean what you say. You hear me? Hard to get into, hard to penetrate, right? I didn't come for your interest, or maybe I did. I didn't come to get raped, Ted. Okay. I don't know. Take it easy. I love you. Have yourself a good day. You also have a lot of people watching you and wondering about you. People probably in some ways thinks that the way you think and act, like like I said, you just have this air of I am who I am. Sometimes people wonder about you, like why you're so stoic or resilient in how you're so confident in choosing to be yourself, or how are you so okay with who you are, how you are living now. Sometimes it feels like people look at you because they can't even understand you. I love you. Take it easy out there. All is well and all is within you, and much love to you. Have yourself a good day. Take care.